Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's Marvin here. And well, I'm doing well because I just finished watching the PGL Major Final against Navi and G2. Well, I didn't just finish watching it. It's been about 10 hours since it ended. I got up again. I got up early to watch this game before work. Watched it and it was a little bit late to work just because the game went into double OT on the second map, and I was going to be even later if it went to a third map, but luckily it wasn't too bad. I was only about half an hour late, but that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the game, and it was such an awesome game, such an awesome major, such an awesome tournament to be back at LAN, have this tournament run, and Simple, he's got it. He's finally done it. He's got a major victory. He's got something that he's been trying to get, and the Navi has been trying to get for such a long time, and they've come close a couple of times, but yeah, a couple of times. I know they lost that one time. They lost against the Brazilian team in the Luminosity team. Is it Columbus? Can't remember now. Anyway, I should probably have looked this up before I recorded this video, but maybe I'll look it up afterwards. Anyway, it's simple and it's Navi and it's simple winning a major for Navi. That's a big deal. And we're just going to watch the whole thing from Simple's POV. So he drops 40 kills in this map, 72 across a two map series, and it's just such an awesome performance. We're in the pistol round on their T side, so they win. So that's a kind of smolly flash combo that's pretty common. I'll turn on X-ray. Ooh, nice little tap onto Nico, but numbers advantage went out. Yeah, so let's set the scene. So this is the second map. Ancient was G2's pick, and they got beaten. It was kind of, I mean, it was kind of competitive. There's definitely some like clutch rounds, some back and forth rounds, but pretty convincing win for Navi on an Ancient. And then we come to Nuke. Navi's pick. Undefeated Navi on Nuke. I should have looked up the streak as well of how many undefeated games on Nuke that they've had in a row, but it's a lot. Maybe I'll look it up after we watch the demo. Okay, we're just gonna get one with the deagle. And this when we get to the towards the end of the demo, when it starts getting really close, really tense. So it doesn't start all that well out for Simple. You know, they G2 get 10 rounds on this CT side. And it had many of us questioning, including me, could G2 actually steal this nuke map off Navi and force a decider map of Mirage? Because they get, like I said, they get 10 rounds, and then they have a pretty good CT side. Well, at least the start of it is pretty good. I think it was like 15-10, 15-9, something like that, 15-11. And Simple just won't let this map go. Won't lose. Just chooses not to lose. Just wills his team over the line. 40 kills in a map, double OT. And that's something that I really want to capture in this video, is that how much it felt like a like a proper major final map. Like the tense, how tense it was, how how important each round felt, how important each kill felt. It's like one of the all-time classic maps in a major final. If you think back to, I mean, I've actually made a video on both of these that I'm going to mention. So, Inferno in Boston, Cloud9 vs FaZe, where we watched that on my channel, Skadoodle's POV, and then also the Train Decider against Virtus Pro at Atlanta, where Astralis come back and end up winning that map 16-14 on the T side of Train. And this felt right up there with one of the all-time great major final maps. It was such a good major, really. Such a good game, such a good final. We really got lucky that this wasn't a stomp. Lots of people were thinking that the Gambit Navi should have been the real final, the two best teams coming into the major. So we're going to throw lots of util for Simple. Not only is he going to frag everyone, but he knows all the smokes. Lets his team create space. Electronic was very good on this map. His outside plays were pretty successful against Nico. Nico had a good map. All the stars really were performing in this. Like, there was no kind of sometimes you can feel like the pressure is getting to the team and the gameplay isn't that good. Like, it isn't as flashy. Teams try to play very safe, but no, in this round it felt like pretty much everyone was going for it. Everyone was hitting insane shots, having really good plays, and yeah, Hunter, Nico, both in really good form and played well in this map. But yeah, Simple clearly just showed himself as a drops the Nova for surely that's a misbuy. Okay, they're gonna G2 are actually gonna take the timeout. But yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Double OT. We're gonna watch the whole thing just like we did with the other major finals. So get yourself a drink, some snacks maybe. I feel like this is going to be at least an hour, this video. And I'm pretty tired, to be honest, because, like I said, I got up early. I got up at 6 this morning, and it's 6 PM right now. So, Navi actually win that round. Jax was on the roof of Hut, and they stacked the A-bomb site in that eco round, and it ended up in a 1v1, and Jax got two with the or got one or two kills with just the USP, but then he can't finish off the last kill. Again, this is that smoke molly flash combo. I mean, I first saw Heroic do this, but I'm not sure who came up with it, but it's pretty common in Pro CS nowadays. I've got myself a drink too. Got a sugar-free V to keep a bit of caffeine. No sugar, but just keep me energized, because yeah, it's been a long weekend for me. Haven't had much sleep. I moved house, if you watch my other video, and I've been staying up late watching Counter-Strike during the night, and then I've been busy doing just like boring errands and stuff. Moving. Okay, look at that. Somehow he's this is just the awareness. So this is a 2v5, but now it's a 2v3, and he's done some damage onto Nico outside. with that spam through the smoke. But he's just playing around the smokes there, and Nexo's gonna push up close. Amanek didn't have such a great map. He hit that shot there. He hit some shots. He had a nice 3k in the first overtime, which won them around. But when you're going head against Simple, the best player, the GOAT, you know, it's probably understandable that you don't frag out and go crazy when you've got Simple on the other side going against you in the AWP head-to-heads. So just Deagles and Glocks. Taking ramp control, but this shouldn't really work out. G2 should have a pretty good idea what's going on. It's a nice timing for Nico to peek out there. And I like this green glove knife skin setup that Navi's got. I mean, that Simple's got. Looks pretty good. The green butterfly knife with the green gloves. But yeah, we're back into it. 5-3. Gun round now. Lots of presence outside, lots of utility. GT should be aware of what's going on, but Electronic, another entry by Electronic. Yeah, this was such an enjoyable match to watch. I hope we learned some cool shit. I know I've made a simple nuke demo after they won Cologne and picked up the Grand Slam, the Intel Extreme Grand Slam. And in the premise of that video was, is this the Navi era? And I think looking back now, they've won the Grand Slam, they won Cologne, they've won the major now. You've got to say yes. It feels like this is just the beginning, really, of the Navi era. And I think this nuke, how good they are on nuke is definitely a big reason why. How good Simple is on nuke, really, that's the reason. Like, Simple's such a good nuke player, and it makes Navi such a good nuke team. Just especially Simple on the CT side nuke, with how mobile he is, how he moves with the AWP. How unpredictable he is, really. That's the key point there, is that because he moves around, he's unpredictable, and he can be taking your peak at any time from any position. Sometimes he plays from secret, sometimes normally the AWP plays outside in the garage, but he can get quite aggressive with the AWP and gets lots of peaks and rotates around, and the rotates of Navi and everything, the communication, it just feels like they own this map. Complete control. Wow, I really like the way these stickers like chain on this gun. I know this is a very expensive skin, and I think those are pretty expensive stickers. Those are Reason Hollows, Cato 2014, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, Electronics got it on his gun too. I mean, if you're winning majors and Intel Grand Slams, I think you got a bit of cash to spend. And yeah, the Navi boys got some nice skins now. Okay, well now we're at 6-5. Upper take, flashes through the smokes. Nico running through, easy kill for Simple. Spray is good for the second. And we're not going to watch any of the clutches from it. We're just going to stick on Simple's POV. I am a little curious about things, but I did watch this game live, like I said. And it's a double OT, and I don't, while I am prepared for it to be a long video, I don't want it to be crazy long. Anyway, 7-5. Force with Simple on the AK. Boomich and Perfecto with the Tech 9s. Another ramp take. Amanek not gonna re-peek that. It's probably disciplined there. Ooh. I remember watching that live. I'm like, how did Simple even get that kill? Like he just pre-fired the spot where Nexa was about to peek, and Nexa just peeked, and he just got like that. Must have looked so crazy from Nexa's point of view. Like, ooh, CZ kill against Nico. Damn, that's gotta be tilting if you're Nico. Simple CZ user. Maybe I gotta switch to CZ. Okay, 9-5. So yeah, like I said, 10 CT rounds for G2 here. It's got 3 on the top site, including Nico. Wait, is Nico... Where is Nico? Oh no, he's outside. Another ramp take. That's 3 in this half for Navi. And I was very impressed with G2 and how well that they fought on both the CT and T side of Nuke. Don't know about the ancient peak in hindsight. I think maybe just the Mirage. You know, keep it simple. It's what they've been picking the entire tournament, really, Mirage. I understand that, you know, you want to throw a bit of a curveball, but yeah, it's... I guess I'm just really second guessing here, and I don't really have enough info to do that. But it did strike me as odd. Okay. That was kind of a weird sequence there. Simple knew he was right behind them, but he didn't want to... Like, he was just going to follow them straight up the ladder, but he didn't want to try and shoot them on the ladder because you're very, very inaccurate. Amanek, whiffing some shots. 3v1. And they close it out. Win the pistol. So they obviously can't keep up this streak on Nuke, whatever it is. We'll find out at the end of the game. So that is a question that I have for after we watch the demos. Who do you reckon's gonna end Simple's Nuke streak? Because they last for a while, these streaks on these map streaks, like Astralis used to have one on Nuke. Astralis used to have a few of these kind of map win streaks. And it's not like they are infallible. I kind of thought that they would lose this game, and you'll see why. Like, it gets really, you know, it requires some real heroics out of Simple, who's 11 and 14 at the moment. If you just cast your eyes to the bottom of the screen, 11 and 14, and he ends the series with 40 kills, and we're at round 18, and he only has 11. This is going to help the ace spray down. So M4 was a 30. He's a 30 bullet M4 user. It was Perfecto's M4. But it is interesting to see that I mean, even Perfecto doesn't have the silencer equipped, when I think it is just kind of better. Ooh. Nice adjustment by Nico there. Just a couple timeouts. Fast forwarding through 12-7. Drop the AWP from Boomich. Let's have a look. 2 Mac-10s against 2 FAMASas. Just peering over these smokes. This is the pretty standard way to play the AWP on the CT side. Just a very quick shot there. And then Jax shoots him in the head. 13-7, yeah. See, when you're watching this, you're thinking, okay, down 5. We're on the eco now, so that's 14-7. This is how did Nico and how do G2 not win this from here? Push hot with the teammate, but G2 have the lower bomb site. Just Simple left, and of course he hits the friggin' 1 dig against Amanek. That's such a crazy shot, even just on the eco. Just to kill Amanek there, that's a nice shot. 14-7. Yeah. Absolutely wild scenes. 3v2 here. Just waiting for the bomb to be planted. I don't know why we're waiting there for Simple. I guess just waiting for his teammates to rotate in, you know. Nice and simply done. No need to freak out there. No need to peek out unnecessarily and just give away the man advantage in the retake. Even if you're Simple, you still play the fundamentals of CS, and that's the numbers game, that's trading, that's peeking together. You know, you can't shoot at two people at the same time unless they're standing next to each other. So that's just good spacing, good communication, good peeking. Smoke wall up, spamming. No action for Simple this round, but there's only one guy left, and we're going to pick that one up. 21-17 for Simple, 14-9. Eco round for G2. Wow. Touchdown. I know it's against ecoing players. Fast forward. I don't think Simple gets any more. Maybe he does. There's one guy left, Amanek. No, rematch. 14-10. Got the diamond coin. Playoffs predictions didn't go too great, but I'm sure just like most, NAVI bailed me out. I predicted NAVI to win and they didn't disappoint. I predicted a heroic NAVI final with NAVI winning, and I predicted G2 to lose their quarterfinal against NIP. And if you saw my last video about Nico, you saw how that went. And apparently that the G2 heroic game was a very good game, very close. I only saw the first map of that one. Nico, Simple pushing in. And that's 15-10. 15-10. 5 chances, including this one, to force the decider map of Mirage, and that would have been a good map to end on probably, because it's G2's home map, but also it's Na'Vi in peak Na'Vi form. They're pretty much good on every map, and you know, maybe it was an opportunity for G2 to win, because they've kind of, I reckon Na'Vi would have been pretty shaken at the fact that they lost to G2. Nice no scope on the ladder, just as you do, because... And then, yeah. He must have got the comm that he's low. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I reckon Na'Vi would have been pretty kind of shaken up that they lost their nuke in the final of a major to G2. Something they probably thought themselves couldn't happen. And maybe, it's only hypothetical now, but you know, maybe G2, that's what they need to pull off one of the bigger upsets in a major final, I would have said. The Cloud9 one Cloud9 one would have been one of the big ones. But yeah, G2 upsetting Navi here would have been insane. And that would have been a kind of a bit of a redemption arc for G2, for Nico, who lost one with FaZe. Quite famously lost that Inferno against Cloud9 in the Boston Major. Would have been nice to get one back, pick up a major against what everyone thinks is the best, you know, consensus best team in the world right now. In the major final, that would have been something. But I'm happy this is the result we got. Simple winning a major. If anyone deserves a major, I mean, deserves is a weird word to be talking about. You gotta win a major, you don't deserve. You don't just get one by deserving one. But if anyone could say that they deserved one, you gotta say it's Simple. Just how good he's been for so long. I'm so happy for him, really, that he's won this friggin' thing, because it would have been upsetting, really, even though it would have been cool for Nico and that kind of like little story for Nico to win it, but it's much better this way, just to have Simple be a major winner. This Navi team looking really fierce going into the future. I mean, what can we see out of this Navi team in the future? Land's coming back. Are they going to be the dominant team for some time now? Okay, so this is it. This is the round where Nico makes this kind of flank up into heaven. And he has the opportunity to 1D Simple right now. And he's whiffing, and Simple just does that. And they win this round. This is a key round. 15-12. I know it was only Deagles. But yeah, you saw on the X-ray on the minimap, Nico pushed ramp, pushed up the ladder to heaven, and he had his crosshair aimed at Simple, but whiffed the shots. And that would have done it. To drop Simple there, they just play the 2v1, you'd think. And they closed out that round. But Simple just 180 flicks him with the AWP, and G2 spams, Nico spams the Deagle, and he doesn't hit any of the head. He doesn't hit the headshot, and yeah, it's just one of those could have been moments where maybe you should have taken your time. It's so hard. You got a split second to like sum up all your, like, to sum everything up and make your decision on if you're gonna line this up, how long you're gonna take. Are you gonna take one shot and fall back, or are you gonna try and go for the kill, and you're trying to take your extra time and just line up the perfect headshot? Because it's not 100% accurate, the Deagle. You can miss even if you're lined up at the head at a certain range. It's gonna miss sometimes, at least. So it's not really, it's hard to call that a choke when it's not really a moment where Nico is choked. It's just unfortunate that he didn't take a little bit longer just to ensure that that was a 1 dig. But another round for Navi, and now we're at 15-14. It was 15-10. And Simple's up to 27 frags now. He's not letting this nuke go so easily. I was mentally preparing myself for Mirage Decider, but Simple didn't get that memo. And another change up with the ops. So we'll see we're playing ramp. It looks like Amanek is about to oblige. Yep. Gonna get one and full back. Drop into the B bomb site. Give up ramp control, but they now have the man advantage in the 4v5. Bit starts cracking heads, and all of a sudden it's a 4v1. Two in the feed from Nico. And for 4v1, somehow it's a 2v1. Nico on the A-bomb site with the bomb, an AK, and 53 points of health. 3 kills in the round so far. He'd need the ace clutch to win this map for G2 on round 30 of G2's map pick of Nuke to force the decider. To force the decider of the major final. First major in 2 years. And G2, Nico, he decides to go into the lower bomb site, but somehow Simple's been there the whole time. Just patrolling that secret to the event, to the lower bomb site. And it's overtime. First round. OT. AWP. Simple. No AWPs for the T side. Just 5 AKs. 29 and 18 Simple. And I remember that happening. I knew that was going to happen. So Nico very quickly pushes outside. And he gets that headshot onto Simple. You kind of saw Simple was kind of ready for it, but not really ready for someone to be that close up, ready to be peaked like that. And G2 convert that round, so 16-15. And that was very important because you could see that they were they couldn't get a T side, they only needed one. One of the last 5 of regulation, but they couldn't get it, and but they win the first one of overtime. So it's good just to get onto the board, get your T side at least able to pick up a round, because in these overtimes it's all about just getting that first, at least getting one T side round, because it takes the pressure off going flawless on your CT side, and it allows you the opportunity to win if you go flawless on your CT side, because that's what's happened. Both CT sides are really quite dominant. Both had that went 10 and 5. So you're hoping to go flawless on your CT side, and then just pick up the 1 or 2 rounds on the T side just to close it out. Anyway, 5v3. Last round of the first half of OT1. Feeling pretty comfortable if you're Simple right now. Only 2 left. They know that they've got a plant first of all, and they know where they are. Oop. I remember that too, that whiff. And he was holding for that double doors peak. good kind of prediction there, kind of game sense, just to not really overpeak, just hold an angle, and like you got man advantage. You don't need to be running in. I know I'm speaking like Simple's a silver and he doesn't know how to play the game. I'm trying to explain the decision making that Simple's making for you guys. Not saying that Simple doesn't know what he's doing. Of course he knows what he's doing. But it's just interesting how he plays that. Even like if I had Simple skill, I would be so confident. I would be running in, and I probably wouldn't be doing as well as him because, well, that's not how it works. You gotta when you're up against the best, you need to play fundamental Counter Strike. You can't, you know, you can bend the rules, but you can't break them. Okay, so they know one's in the hut. Simple mollies it to force him out. And because they dropped one round on their CT side of the OT, they need to pick up at least to go to double OT. And they're going to get the bomb down in their first round in a 3v1. I think this was a nice round from Electronic from memory. Yeah, he got 2 entries outside. Is Nico just gonna come creeping in? I don't know why. You either save or you go for it. He didn't have enough time. Probably should have just saved, really. Five AKs versus 4 M4s and an AWP. Again, this back default molly and flash combo. Takes a lot of damage, but he does get that kill onto Jax. But the rest of the team's kind of not having as much success. 32 and 20 for Simple right now. 82 ADR. Let's have a look at the stats while we're in this 1v4. So, 82 ADR, 88 for Electronic. Look at that, util damage. Electronic and bit. That's nice. Oop, just missed a 1-tap from Simple. Match point, last round of OT. OT1. They win this, they win the major. They lose this, we go to a second overtime. Just gonna play this one nice and slow. Play it properly, not gonna lose to anything, any kind of gamble play from G2. They want to make sure they clear all the angles, they use their utility. Another ramp take. Okay, this seems to be something in the game plan for sure. These ramp takes, because sometimes you watch a pro demo and the team never goes ramp. They just avoid it entirely. They just go outside, they take secret control. They do their Their A splits. They take heaven. But they don't like going ramp. But Navi, they like taking ramp. Okay, it's a nice triple kill from Nico. Nice hold from G2. Second overtime. So same mindset, we're just looking for at least one. Anything, any more than one T round is an absolute bonus. And we'll look like some lobby aggression from G2. Catch Nexter on the retreat. Lots of molly damage taken there. But still good. Right at the moment, still. Not anymore. Again, just looking for one. Just need the one. Outside smokes. Five v3, very good opportunity to pick up this round. Okay, they know one's in hut. They also know one's on the back of the bomb site. And just like that, 4v1. Simple chases him down. 36-23. We already got the one. Nice to pick this one up if you're Navi. But you don't have to. You know you can get it done on your CT side. So the pressure's kind of off on this one. Maybe we see a faster round, a more gambly play, and that's what's going to happen. We're out. And just Amanetic left, and it's a... Oh my god, it's a crisp one tap to his head. And that's 2 T-side rounds, and that pretty much guarantees that they're going to win it. You're asking a lot of G2 just to get 1. 2 is pretty much impossible. Against this Navi defense, yeah, that guarantees the round. So all you gotta do now, Navi, just not trip over yourself and lose it somehow. Just play it nice and safe. Just play it like any other round. You know your CT your CT side on this map is very good. Some ramp control, but Boomich and Bit combined for 3 kills on the defense. Two match points on the CT side. 2. It's destined to happen. 38-23. 83 ADR, 1.7 KD, 72 kills across 2 maps. I know with overtime, but 72 kills. Players, you know, you're happy if you get 70 in a full best of 3, really. Let's be honest. But Simple, he does that in 2 maps. Picks Jax out. His silhouette somehow exposed through the smoke. picks him out like he's picking him out of a lineup. And now we're just playing this super safe. We're going to fall back, I think. Yeah, play back in hell. Maybe we go up into heaven. No, we're just going to play this lockers area. I like this. Nico's low. 4v4. They know they're down secret. Simple. Head on a swivel. Looking all about. Maybe there's a ramp lurk. Then they know that G2 want the lower bomb site. Okay, and Simple has found an opportunity to rotate down, help him out, help out the defense, because they know, I mean, they got all the information now. Now it's just hitting the shots. What can G2 do here? They got no other map control other than secret. They got no other map control really. Keep an eye out for lurks as you see Simple constantly swinging around looking for a lurk. Quite paranoid he's going to find one. But yeah. Easy round. And there's 2 kills in that final round to bring him to 40 and 24. Plus 16, 1.41 rating, 72 and 41 across the entire best of 3. That's just 2 maps and a 2-0 you got 72 and 41. Very nice. Yeah, can we see G2? I mean, can we see their nuke? Stats. Nuke, 100% win rate. See history on Nuke. Okay, Entropic is the last time they lost Nuke in May. Since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 wins in a row. Not all on LAN. These are some LAN online like games, but it's not a bad win rate. Not bad at all. Anyway, that's a long video for today. Feeling very tired, but very happy that we got to see Navi win a major. Simple. Another MVP for him. And yeah, just a great time for CS fans, really. Anyway, I'll end this video. Hopefully you guys made it through to the end, and I'll catch you in the next one.